What's going on, guys? Mike O back. Got some mail to share with you. Some stuff that's come in over the last week or so. But before I get to that, I just want to wish everyone out there a happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July weekend. Hopefully you get some time off. You get a chance to spend some quality time with friends and family. Just relax and have a great time. You got to love these summer days where you get a chance to just enjoy it. So with that being said, be smart, be safe, and have a great weekend. Let's get to the mail. Got a few Cubs autograph cards to show off first, and then typical Phillies purchase for the Phillies collection. So first off, we're going to show off a few autos that I picked up. They are already slabbed. They're certified by PSA DNA. They are Allen and Ginters. Bought these on eBay. They were up there as an auction and got them for a pretty good price, so I was happy with it overall. Fergie Jenkins here. This is the 2013 Ginter, signed in blue with his number 31 there. So happy with this one. I actually only bidded on this because of the next card I'm going to show off that I was buying for the collection that I need it. Jenkins, I can't remember if I have this specific card. I didn't get anything of his slabbed yet. I have them in my kind of to be slabbed pile. So I know I got Jenkins back, but he's gotten a few Ginters, so I don't remember if I have this one offhand. But this is a beautiful card, and I got this one for like $10, so you can't complain. It would cost you probably 10 to 12 if you got a sale price just to get it slabbed, and obviously the full price to get it slabbed would be, more like $20. Not to mention you'd have to buy the card and get it autographed, and I think he signs for a donation. So that's a cool pickup there. Definitely happy with that. The card that I was actually after was a 2013 Ginter signed by Billy Williams. So that's very cool. Very happy to have that one to the collection. Don't see much of his autos in terms of Ginters out there. This one I paid a little more than I would have liked to, but still got it at what I consider a very fair price. I think it was low 20s. And to me, the way I look at it, how much hassle would it be to acquire an autograph? How much would it cost to get an autograph? How much would it cost to get it slabbed? They're all things that I factor in. So, I wouldn't go super high on this card, but, I was definitely happy for what I got. And I knew I had a good chance to get that Jenkins with the combined shipping as well. So, pulled the trigger on it, and this card's gorgeous. Very happy to add this to the Ginter collection. So that's your non-Phillies stuff. The rest of this is just going to be a few Phillies cards I picked up. Not going crazy with Phillies purchases, but, when a deal comes along, I like to take advantage of it. I have been looking at some of the new Topps products. Obviously, we're kind of in the middle of the baseball season time, and it's a hot time for products. They came out with Topps Finest. The week after that, you had Topps Series 2. The week after that, you had Museum Baseball. Now you have Tier 1 out, and Stadium Club, Allen and Ginter, and some other stuff all right around the corner. So the Phillies have a few cards in those products. One is Topps Museum. There's a Bobby Abreu archival autograph. Got the copper parallel of him. Got this for less than $10. It's a redemption, obviously, so I'm going to have to go ahead and redeem that. But been looking for a certified Abreu for a while. I am after the Bobby Abreu Topps Dynasty auto from last year. Unfortunately, he's in the Angels uniform. I wish they would have put him in the Phillies uniform. I really don't understand why they didn't. Abreu had a few okay years with the Angels and obviously with the Yankees as well, but I think he's best known for his days with the Phillies. So, hopefully Topps does another really cool product like that, because obviously Topps Dynasty are great. Here's a pickup from Topps Series 2. It's the 1987 Topps insert set. This is the autograph parallel Jorge Alfaro. Very cool card. I'm a big fan of these 87 Topps inserts. There's a few Phillies in Series 2, but most of them are sticker autos. Alfaro is on card. This one I got really cheap. As you can see, the signature's not great. It's a little light. It doesn't pop. So I will probably pick up another one at some point, but I kind of looked at it and I didn't like the looks of it, but it was so cheap. It was like $2. I was like, you know what? I can't pass it up. So I grabbed it for the collection, but I will be looking to upgrade this at some point. But just a cool card. These 87 Topps, home run for Topps out of that. And the rest of what I purchased are just stuff that I bought on a Facebook group. Some guy was selling some Phillies Heritage autos, And he had some stuff on eBay too that I was looking at. Didn't end up bidding on any. I was looking at his Utley, but it went a little higher than I was comfortable paying. But I picked up some of his other Phillies on the side. This is a Dominic Brown. Dom Brown stinks. He's like very bad at baseball at this point. Formerly a higher ranked prospect than Mike Trout when he was in the Phillies farm system. They could have traded him for anyone. They held on to him. They brought him up. He did have one good half a season and made the All-Star game, but he is on the cusp of being out of baseball. He's in the Rockies organization, and he actually started pitching apparently last week. So I guess he's trying to resurrect his career as a pitcher. But I didn't have this card, and I thought it was cool. And obviously he had an all-star season in 2013, and this is a 2013 Heritage. So picked it up for the Phillies collection. But yeah, he was a bit of a disappointment. Got a Charlie Manuel, picked it up. It was pretty cheap, so I figured why not. I may have this one. I have a ton of Manuel autos. Again, I didn't go through my stuff, so I was like, you know what? Worst case scenario, I can pass it along to someone else. Don't love this card, but couldn't pass it up. Michael Young. He's one of those guys who obviously had a really good career, and he wasn't bad for the Phillies, but that was just such a forgettable season. The Phillies were terrible in 2013, and, I figured why not? I'll pick it up. But it's just not a great-looking card, It's just dark spots, and it's kind of over his face, so, I can always pick up another one, but you're not going to see a lot of Michael Young Phillies stuff because he played for the Phils for less than a half a year. This one is awesome. Love this. Probably get this one slabbed for the Phillies 08 World Series Champion Collection. Carlos Ruiz, signed beautifully, bold and blue. Beautiful looking card. And that's, kind of, you do that little comparison. You got the Michael Young card, which is a close-up with a dark background, and you have the Ruiz, which is light, bright, and, just a much nicer looking photograph, and therefore works with the autograph a little better. So that's awesome. Obviously, Ruiz is a very popular player in the city of Philadelphia. He's just another guy, I guess, to most baseball fans, but this guy, good player. Had some great at-bats in the postseason and really good catcher. He's caught, 4 no-hitters in his career, tied for the Major League records. This guy is someone that, if you're a baseball fan, I'm not saying you go hog wild collecting his stuff, but I think he's someone who's really cool to have in your collection. And then finally, love this pickup. The guy, I actually missed out on this one. Someone else had agreed to purchase it, but they didn't pay. And after 48 hours, the guy's like, hey, do you want this? And I said, heck yes. Jimmy Rollins. Look at that sucker. Beautiful auto in blue. Awesome looking card. Rollins, obviously had an amazing career with the Phillies. He's actually signing at the National. I don't know what his prices are, but I'm sure they're a lot more than what I paid for this card. And a lot more than what I paid for this card, plus to get it slabbed. All-time Phillies great. Not really Hall of Fame worthy in my opinion. I'm sure there'll be debate about him and he'll get some votes and stuff. And he's one of those guys, I guess if you look at his numbers, you could consider him like a Veterans Committee type of guy eventually. His numbers aren't that far off from guys like Barry Larkin, but Larkin's numbers are a little bit better. Definitely a higher average, but Rollins is another guy who he had some really good seasons, and it's easy in today's age with all the new upcoming players, the hot rookies year after year. It's sometimes take a step back and think and look at numbers and watch old clips, and you go, wow, that guy was a really good player and maybe not appreciated as much as he could be. So those are the pickups, guys. Just some cool stuff for the Phillies collection and a few cards for the Ginter collection. So comment below. Let me know what you think of these pickups. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a great one.